Hey, my name is Ying. Welcome to my channel. Let's move consciously all the way to 99 and beyond. So the most two important things in our human dimensions is first, look after this form. Second, realize who you are. And actually, I would say probably the most important thing is to realizing the truth of who we are beyond our form, beyond our body. So this is why we all come to earth to learn. So this is the most important thing to realize. Of course, look at the form before you realize the formless truth of who you are. So let's just start to gentle stretch our body. Inhale back to the center, exhale the other side. Make some gentle circle with the arm extending forward. Open the heart, breathe, stretch. Woo. Letting go, just flow, soften up, breathing. Even just 2 minutes, 1 minute's work is awesome. Okay, inhale, exhale, just gentle stretch. Arms extending behind you, interlace finger behind you, roll that shoulder away, open the heart. And today we're going to see if we can keep our feet flat on the ground and then draw that shoulder away, extending a little pausing here, breathe. If you can, sit between your heel or just put a blanket or blocks between. Yeah, you can have a blanket or blocks here, or if you can, see how flexible your hip is. You can sit between your heel and little pausing here. Keep rolling that shoulder away from your ear. Yes, you don't need to watch me moving. You do it. Join me. Yeah, any movement is awesome. Better than no movement. Breathing. Yes, any movement is awesome. So just move with me, even just a tiny little bit. Stretch. Roll that shoulder away. Breathe. Smile if you want. All right, now we're going to see if you can have your hand behind you. Sit on a box or anything if this is too much for you. Now you can have your hand on the mat and maybe lift your hip high, maybe not. Just see how you feel. So gently open the heart and lift that hip high. You know, if this is too much for you, please sit on a box or anything to give yourself some help. We'll just be here for another 8. Open the heart. If you want, you can look back. You're good. Core engage. For another 3. Squeeze that glutes. Squeeze your thigh. Yeah. Last 3. It's a gentle back bend. Last 2. And last 1. We just hold. If it's too much for you, there's another variation. That's right. I should give you the variation here. You can have your feet down and just do it here. Gentle. Yeah. Or reverse tabletop. Here. Open the heart. Reverse tabletop. That's also in place. But I like to stretch my front of my thigh. So it's up to you if you like this variation. And we hold here, breathe. But probably require more flexibility. Last 3, last 2, and slowly return. All right, now let's just hinging forward and stretch a little bit here. Okay, if still too much for you, you can have your legs straight, extending forward, yeah, and flex that foot towards you. If you can stay here, we're going to hinging. Roll shoulder away, lengthen that back. Hello, hello. Welcome to join me today. So sitting between your heel if you can, or have a block there. Lengthen, drop a little bit lower, breathing. Open the heart. Trust and love. Bow to yourself. If you want, adding a little arm movement, give yourself a little hug and bow down. Inhale, open the heart, and then another heart. Alternating whichever arm on the top, yeah? Open the heart, trust and love, and then bow down. And feel that stretching a little back. Open the heart, and then alternating, bow down. For another 5. Bow down. 4. You can have your leg extending forward. Yeah, you don't have to sit like this. This is too strong for you. 3. 2. Move consciously. Lots of love towards your body. Last one. We just stay low and little pausing here. Breathe. You might be able to circle that head around if you like. Now, swapping whichever leg arm on the top, bow down, circle, gentle, trust and love. Thanks yourself being here. Now give yourself a little rock side to side, hug yourself rock side to side. Feel that twist in your waistline. Really engage that core when you twist side to side. You can also have your leg crossed. If you're sitting with your leg crossed, that's also an option. Breathe side to side. Swapping whichever arm on the top and then twist side to side. All right, that's release. Now, if you can, still have your leg bend, or we bring ourselves in our frog pose today. We're opening our hip. So if it's too much for you, fold the mat to give your knee a little bit more padding. We're trying to keep our knee aligned with our hip, our knee aligned with our ankle, toes pointing out to the side. So I will move my camera a little bit further back so you can see me a little bit more. So now you see out my toes is turning out this side, you see? So align that knee with that ankle, toes turning out. If you can, so open that hip a little bit more. If it's too much, just stay wherever you feel comfortable, not too much, okay? You can have your shoulder over that ankles here, just stay here. If you can drop a little bit lower and then keep that tailbone tuck, shift your weight back and forth. I've showed you the side view, so you can stay low if you can. Otherwise, this is too much for you, just be gentle, okay? So shift back and forth, tailbone tuck, back and forth, breathe through it. Trust yourself. This is a very strong hip opening. This is called frog in our yoga pose. So if it's not for you, I'll suggest a little bit gentle version is with one leg bend in front, one leg bend on the side. So this is also a hip opening, yeah? So if this is too much for you, you choose that variation or the other leg, yeah, here. So it's the same thing. You have to do balance, whichever one that's suitable for you. Please listen to your body because I can't see you, I can't feel you. Yeah, even in my physical class, I always say to students, I rely on you to look after yourself. So please listen to your body, not just listen to me, okay? Breathe. So shift forward and back. Look after yourself, tailbone tuck, and then if you can, shift forward and back. Just be here. Feel, close your eyes. If you can, drop a little bit lower, open that knee a little bit wider to the side. Okay, I'm going to show you another move from the side. So you see here, so knee open to the side. Now alignment, you see I have an alignment, knee and hip align, and ankle and your knee align. Yes, here. Now we're going to bring, so see if you can stay low and shift back and forth here, yeah? So just be here and then open that hip. It's really strong, okay? If you can, to bring that heel a little bit closer to each other, and we're going to see if we can shift our hip back towards that heel. Ooh, this is strong. And then we're going to hinging, like we're going to drop our chest lower towards the mat, and then, oh my God, open our heart, and really strong hip opening. So be gentle with yourself. Feel. If it's too much for you, don't do it, okay? Listen to your body. So just shift forward, really, ooh, bring that belly towards the mat. Keep rolling that shoulder away from your ear. So use that, ooh, back and forth, okay? Back and forth. So keep that heel a little bit closer to each other. And now, you see, you drop, and then, ooh, This is so strong, and this is so good for your hip. Chest to the mat, and then return. Yeah, you need a little bit core strength as well, and your arm strength to help you to shift back and forth. This is so strong. So just be gentle with yourself. See if you can stay here. Breathe. Let's just stay here and feel that glutes, that hip opening. Ah, thank you for showing up to look after your body. Yeah, just play. We're not serious here. We're just looking after our form so we can realize the formless truth of who we are. Not just being the body, not just being our mind. We are the one with all in one, one in all. That's who we are. Yeah. So I'm sharing with myself, not just sharing with you. You know, you are me. So let's just relax into our child pose. So just keep that knee a little bit closer to each other, just on the edge of the mat. And we're going to bring our big toes touching together and drop into our child pose. Just resting here for a little bit before we continue. And really, gosh, it's really strong hip opening. That's just letting go. Stay here. So listen to yourself. You have all the guidance and wisdom within you. All you need to do is to quiet your mind because everyone is unique. Only you knows what you want. And you have that inspiration from within you. Just our mind is too noisy. So we can't receive that inspiration. So I invite you to just quiet yourself down. I'm so grateful to be here to share what I absolutely love. So I can die anytime, you know. I'm really grateful. All right, now. So what's the how are we? Yeah, let me see your message. The opening is wide. Be careful, please. So that's right. So be gentle, okay? That's it. Be gentle. If it's too much for you, listen to your body. Okay. Now we're going to add in my last little bit. It's my handstand. I want to really always want to practice handstand, but I'm always like too lazy to do it. So now I'm going to do it every time when I just love to share, but I myself when I do my own practice, I sometimes feel lazy. So I'm going to put it in my every time when I finish my my session. I'm going to put in a little 5 minutes drill. So I'm going to put in just 5 minutes of this handstand drills at the end of my session. So here, sing tall. For beginner, you can lean back a little bit and just lift your leg up, alternating. Yeah, for people who really want to do handstand, you can spread your finger, pressing your palms down, and see if you can lift. Yeah, lift that leg up, lift, lift. I know I'm not very good at it, but that's okay. Just this is my day 2. I'm trying to keep up to it. Breathe, flex that foot, and then lift. Eventually, you want to lift both leg up. Yeah, and your hands here. Lift, breathe, lift. Oh, this is strong. For another 10, 9, 8, 7. So pressing my palms down. Oh, 6. Now you know why I don't want to do it. It's really strong. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. That's hold. Hold. Ah, this is strong. For another 5, another 4, 3, 2, and oh my God, it's strong. Okay, now the next one. I'm going to lift my hip high with my hand and then see if I can. Eventually, I want to be able to straight and then straight my leg, and then shift a bit forward. Yeah, but now This is probably in another 100 days. I can do that if I can. So let's try. If it's too much for you, please just keep the knee bend and can do this. Yeah, keep the knee bend. If you have the leg straight, do it with me for another 8. Ooh, 7. So strong. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know, but I just want it. So join me if you can. Last 5. Any work is better than no work. Last 4. Ooh. Last 3. 2. Only 5 minutes. Every time I don't want to do something, I just say 5 minutes. 2. And last one. Oh my God, so strong. So last little bit. Let's do one more. Okay. So lift and straight your leg. Here. Breathe. For another 10. Oh, 9. Yeah, I'm determined to do it every day. Just 5 minutes. My arm are shaking. Last 5. 4. Shaking up. My arm is shaking. 2. Last one. All right. Let me do. Come on, you join me a little bit, okay? Don't just watch me. I'm here to invite you and also invite myself to stick to the practice. So let's all stick to our practice. So any work is better than no work. Okay. Now the next one, I'm going to have my hand on the mat and I'm going to shift my weight towards my hand and lift my heel high. And then that's it. Breathe. And maybe spin. Maybe here. Maybe here. And then drop that heel down. Breathe forward. Lean forward. Here. Here. And return. So one day I want to be able to fly off into my handstand. That's what, I plan to do. I don't know, maybe 100 years? Oh, no, 100 days, 1,000 days, maybe 10,000 days. That's okay too. I'm going to do it. Let's do it together. Doesn't matter if I don't achieve it, then so what? I try. Okay, I know, not very good at it at the moment, but that's okay. Whew. Just shift forward. They say if you do this 50 times each day, 50, 50, and then after 100 days, you can do it. But I don't know if I could do 50. Oh, last 5. Let's just start with 10. That's okay. 4, 3, 2. If you have blocks, if this floor is too far away for you, that's okay too. Just try. And last one. Then let's see if I can lift one leg up. Keep my hand on the mat. Oh my God. I think time's up. I'm so glad. I feel, yes, this is strong. That's why it's easier to teach the simple move that I already know, Like I'm good at arm balances. I'm just, that's easy for me to teach, but I don't improve, I like to improve eventually. I want to, just keep improving if I can. So thank you for playing with me because eventually I want to be able to lift. Yeah, I can jump and hold or just bunny hop. Yeah, I can hop, but I want to do the slow up handstand. I can jump and I can hold myself in the air for a little bit. I think this is good too. I'm just too scared of falling. Well, let's try. Okay, for another 5. Whew, I think this is good. Bunny hop. That's 4, 3, 2. Eventually, yeah. Every day, just 5 minutes. All right, I think I'm done. And you do some kind of work with me. Any work is better than no work. Yeah. How are you? Yes, thank you for watching from US. My dear sister lived there, Minnesota. I used to attend master school in Chicago. Yes, I used to study there 2 years in US. I love US. So much fun there. All right, join me. I'm now living in Melbourne, Australia. So grateful to be here to share what I absolutely love. And I'm going to share all the way at least to my last breath on earth, but I want my little mind set a goal to be 99 at least, and beyond. And I want to encourage everybody to look after your form and realize the formless truth of who you are, because I think it's the most important two things. Actually, it's more important you realize who you are than looking after your body, because it doesn't matter how hard we try to preserve, try to look after the body. You know where his body is going, right? Don't we? We know we are going to let it go. Doesn't matter how hard we try, yeah? It's going to go eventually. In 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, definitely go, yeah? So that is for sure. The rest is uncertain. So let's cherish this breath, this time together, playing. Thank you for showing up in my consciousness. I'm really, really grateful. And I feel I can die anytime because I've just found myself. And I know there's no death, okay? There's no death. I know we're safe to play as a person. And you are so blessed. You are so, so blessed and so loved by the universe. Doesn't matter what you think. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you even think you are not loved. You still love deeply. Okay, every breath you breathe in is the proof from the Mother Earth that loving you so much. Yeah. Namaste. Have a great, 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 great day. Lots of love. Lots of love. Oh, how old I am? I'm almost, I think 48, 49. Next year I'm turning 49, I think. 1978. I've been doing yoga for about 10, 15, well, not even seriously 10 years, but teaching only 5 years. And I only start the group classes, the big physical group classes, 2 years. That's it. And then I start with Chinese. And then now I finally have the courage to share English online. Yeah. So that's it. I hope we will have a chance to, to play more. And thank you for watching. I'm really grateful. And see you next time. Namaste. Lots of love, 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 and light to you. Bye.